everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I'm Mel from Mel Makeup Tutorials, and this video will be my get ready with me and question and answer video. Some of you sent me a few questions, so I'll mention your name, put a picture of your Instagram on my video, and I will answer your question. So I'm gonna zoom you guys in and we're gonna start. So this look is gonna be, first of all, a very simple everyday type of makeup look, and I will be using the new Bretman Rock collab with Morphe, so stay tuned to see this. And I so far absolutely love that palette, and I will be using the L'Oreal Cat's Pajama palette for my everyday type of look. And I'm gonna be using the Conver Fx mattifying primer with acne treatment inside, so you only use a little pea-sized amount. I'm gonna start by introducing myself. So I'm Mel, my full name is Melissa, I'm 21, I study criminology at the University of Montreal, and I am half Italian, half Salvadorian. So my mom is Italian, my dad is Salvadorian. I speak fluently 4 languages and pretty much fluently Portuguese too, but I mean, I learned Portuguese because my boyfriend is Portuguese and I spent the whole summer in Portugal. I have problems when I start a conversation out of nowhere. Like, I have to be in the middle of a Portuguese conversation for the words to come. But I guess with time it will be easier. So now I'm going to continue priming my face more on the T-zone area with the Clean Slate Timeless Smoothing Primer from Tarte. I'm just going to put my foundation. I'm going to start answering your questions. So for foundation, I'll be using the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Foundation in the shade 220. And I have a first question from Alexis_HD_MU. The question is, my biggest inspiration. It could be makeup related or not. If we talk about biggest inspiration makeup related, it has to be Mario from Makeup by Mario, you know, Kim Kardashian's makeup artist. Has to be him. Like, I mean, he has accomplished so much. If we would say YouTuber, it would have to be L'Oreal from L'Oreal Los Angeles. I adore her. Then she asked another question. So she has Holy Grail makeup product that you couldn't live without. It would have to be my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dipbrow pomade, because even when I don't wear makeup, I always fill in my eyebrows a little bit. If you guys could see, it's not like I don't have eyebrows, it's just that I don't have hair everywhere. Like, I have little holes in between my eyebrows, and that is my biggest problem, and it's really bothering me. So then Alexis asked, what is your favorite memory? I think it would have to be, my favorite memory would be like a childhood period. It would be like, you know, in summer, my grandmother when I was a kid wasn't working. Like, she worked, but she worked like 2 days a week or 3 days a week. So we had a lot of times together, especially in summer. And my grandmother is like a real Italian nonna. Nonna means grandmother, okay? So, you know, she makes her own pasta, she makes her own cookies. Especially like in summer, we used to make pasta often because she used to have me to help her, but not like I was a big help. I was around like between 6 and 8, let's say. And we used to do it often because she knew I liked it, and I used to love cooking with my nana. So now I'm gonna go in with my concealer, and I will be using my GRWM like I use every time. This question is from Elaine_Gabriella. So she asked, in a few years, would you think that you would have like your own makeup brand? And if you would open in a few years your own makeup brand, what would be your first product? So my first product would have to be a brow product. Even though my favorite brow product has to be ABH, I would probably have, or a highlighter. I would, you see, at the same time I find it's a little weird if a makeup brand comes out of nowhere and just starts with a highlighter and has like nothing else. But I would start with a highlighter, or I would start with like skincare. Yeah, probably skincare. Yeah, it would have to be probably skincare if I would open my own brand. It would probably be called like M Beauty or something like that. I don't know. Something cuter. The next question is from JBBRICK, so GB Brick. Her name is Julia. So Julia asks, when did your love for makeup begin? I would have to say it began really, really young. So all again because my mom is in the beauty, like we could say it's beauty related, right? So she's a hairdresser, she's a barber technically, but her barber shop is glued to our hairdresser salon, and they're like part owners or whatever. Anyway, so like they used to do like wedding updos, and then they used to come up with all their makeup and whatever, and I guess that's where it started. So now I'm gonna be doing my eyebrows using the ABH Dipbrow Pomade in Chocolate, and I will be going with my Eco Tools angled brush. So now we'll go in using the Lei'd Cat Pajama Palette. So this is what it looks like. It's absolutely beautiful, and look at the inside with all the little flowers and everything. I find it very pretty. So I'm just gonna go prime my lid a little bit with concealer. And now we'll go in with the Morphe M433 flat brush. This is what it looks like. So I will go in the color Coquito, which is the white color in the palette. And now with the same brush, I will go in Bomb Diggity, which is a soft beige right here. So I put it all over the lid, like at the bottom part of the lid, and now I'm just gonna go blend a little higher. And now I will go in with the color Cray Cray, which is a little darker right here. And I'll just go with the same brush, the 433, but I'll just maintaining a little bit at the outer portion, and I'm just gonna go in the crease really. And now I'm gonna switch with my Morphe flat brush like this that comes in the Ice Lake collection, and I will go in the color Redonkulous. I'm just gonna go wet my brush a little bit, and I'm gonna continue answering the question from Beauty by Luna, and Luna with 2N. She asked, if you had to choose one highlight for the rest of your life, what would it be? Do you guys see how pretty this gold is? It's crazy. It's really, really crazy. So if I had to choose one highlight for the rest of my life, I would probably, if we're speaking a palette of highlights, I know this is gonna sound crazy. I'm just gonna show you guys. If we're talking about a highlight palette, let's say a palette count, I would go with this Strobe palette from Profusion. That's probably cost me like $15 or whatever, but you have those four shades, excuse me, inside. And if I put it closer, probably you're gonna see a bit the shade. So you have like a dark color, a pink color, a champagne, and then you have a medium brown color, like goldish bronze. And all these colors are beautiful, like I mean beautiful, and I would have a lot, but if it would have to be one highlight only, it would have to be the new ABH Time Amazing highlight. It would have to be this one. It would have to be. If you guys don't have it, this is limited edition, and it's absolutely beautiful like this. If you want to see, there's another video of me using the ABH Time Amazing highlight. It's probably a few videos previously, so probably 2 videos before this one. And I'm just gonna go pop a bit of eyeliner, but I'm just gonna answer the last question that is from Dime LADN. So I don't really know what Daimla DN. So she asked, what made you start doing makeup? So I don't do makeup professionally, like I don't do makeup, but I have my YouTube channel, and probably the person that encouraged me the most was probably my boyfriend. But a lot of people, when we used to go out for parties or weddings or whatever, they used to say, oh my god, your makeup is beautiful, where'd you go? And I said, well, I did it myself. I always loved doing makeup and whatever. And yeah, so that was also why I decided to start my own channel. And I said, well, if it works, it works, and if it doesn't, well, it was still fun. I mean, it's not like I have to do this professionally, but anyway, so that's what my story is all about. I'm just gonna go add a bit of eyeliner, and I'll be using the e.l.f. eyeliner that comes in the little jar like this, and it's a black gel liner. And I will be using my Morphe eyeliner brush. Now I will go contour my face using the Blush Bar palette from Benefit, and I will go in the color Hula, and I will be using my Kiko Milano 08 brush, the brush that I always use. And for my nose contour, I'll go in with the Real Technique Deluxe Round Brush. Now I will go in for blush, and I will go in the color Dandelion. Now for highlight, I'll go in the Bretman Time Morphe Babe in Paradise palette. So this is what it looks like. This is the inside, so you get very pale colors and then darker, so it really goes for every complexion also. And it comes with this fan brush right here. Sorry, mine is a little bent. I put it in my makeup bag to bring with me. And I will go in the color Get Laid. Do you understand? I really like the highlight, but I do feel like the brush is not giving it justice. So I'm just going to again with my Morphe M510 brush, which is the one that I usually always use for highlight. And there you go. Do you see how beautiful this highlight is? It is crazy. Contouring my lips, I will go with a nude lip. And I will go in with the Essence color Soft Contouring, and the color shade is Big Proposal, which is a nude like this, and it is the perfect nude lip. Okay, it is the perfect one. And I will go in the Jeffree Star Christmas Cookies lip. And this color matches perfectly the lip pen. And there's a similar one in the Maybelline, but I lost it. Or maybe it's in a different bag, but I cannot find it. But I think the color is Lover. I will be setting my face using the Urban Decay The Sleek Makeup Setting Spray with Oil Control. So thank you all for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and give it a thumbs up. I will link my Instagram and my Twitter account down in the description box and every product that I've used. And I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.